Did you know that one of the newest cardinals is only 44 years old? But he's not the only new member of the prestigious college. That being said, let's meet some of the most interesting new members in the Catholic College. Bishop Mykola Bychok, the youngest cardinal. Bishop Mykola Bychok stands out as a historic figure among the newly appointed cardinals. At only 44 years old, he is the youngest member of the College of Cardinals, bringing youthful energy and a fresh perspective to the leadership of the Catholic Church. Originally from Ukraine, his journey to becoming a cardinal is nothing short of inspiring. Born in 1980 in Ternopil, Ukraine, Bychok grew up in a deeply religious family during a time when his country was transitioning out of the Soviet era. This was a period of significant challenges for Christians in Ukraine, as religious practices were often suppressed under Soviet rule. Mykola's family, however, remained steadfast in their faith, a value that would shape his future. After feeling called to the priesthood at a young age, he joined the Redemptorist Order, a congregation known for its missionary work and dedication to serving marginalized communities. After completing his theological studies in Poland, Mykola went on to serve as a priest in Ukraine, the United States, and eventually Australia. In each place, he gained a reputation for being approachable, compassionate, and deeply committed to his parishioners. When he was appointed bishop of the Ukrainian Catholic Eparchy of Melbourne in 2020, it was a clear acknowledgement of his ability to lead and inspire. The Melbourne Eparchy oversees Ukrainian Catholics in Australia, New Zealand, and Oceania, making it an important center for the Ukrainian diaspora. His appointment as a cardinal in 2024 underscores the Vatican's recognition of the global nature of the Catholic Church. Bychok's leadership in Australia symbolizes solidarity with the Ukrainian people during a time of hardship. As his homeland continues to face the consequences of war and political uncertainty, his elevation draws global attention to the resilience and faith of Ukrainians. In Melbourne, Bishop Bychok has focused on uniting the Ukrainian community while reaching out to younger generations. His emphasis on youth programs, cultural events, and digital evangelization reflects his understanding of modern challenges facing the Church. By bringing Ukrainian traditions to the forefront while embracing the multicultural environment of Australia, he has created a bridge between two very different worlds. Bishop Bychok's unique background and youthful dynamism make him a vital figure in the Church's future. His presence in the College of Cardinals serves as a reminder that faith transcends borders and that leadership can come from even the most unexpected places. His story, rooted in resilience and hope, continues to inspire Catholics around the globe. Monsignor George Kuvakad, organizer of papal travels. Monsignor George Kuvakad's rise to the College of Cardinals is a testament to the vital role of behind-the-scenes service in the Catholic Church. Known for his meticulous organization and unwavering dedication, Monsignor Kuvakad has been the mastermind behind many of Pope Francis's international trips, ensuring their success and smooth execution. Born in Kerala, India, Kuvakad grew up in a region rich in Catholic history. Kerala is home to the Syro-Malabar Church, an Eastern Catholic church in communion with Rome. From a young age, George felt drawn to the priesthood, inspired by the vibrant faith of his community. He joined the Syro-Malabar Church and dedicated his life to serving others, eventually becoming a priest, known for his administrative skills and deep spirituality. In 2012, Monsignor Kuvakad was appointed to work in the Vatican's Secretariat of State, one of the most important offices in the Catholic Church. Here, he was tasked with planning and coordinating the Pope's international visits. These trips are not just diplomatic missions but also opportunities to bring hope and faith to millions of Catholics around the world. From logistics to security to liturgical details, Kuvakad has been at the heart of it all, ensuring every trip runs smoothly. His work took on added significance under Pope Francis, who is known for his focus on global outreach and his preference for visiting marginalized and underserved communities. Monsignor Kuvakad has played a key role in trips to countries like Iraq, Mozambique, and Mongolia, often dealing with complex challenges, including safety concerns and logistical hurdles. His ability to navigate these difficulties with grace and efficiency has earned him the Pope's trust and admiration. Monsignor Kuvakad's elevation to cardinal in 2024 reflects the Pope's appreciation for this tireless work. It also shines a spotlight on the Syro-Malabar Church, which has been a significant contributor to the global Catholic community. His appointment highlights the growing importance of India in the Church, a country with a rich tradition of Christianity dating back to the arrival of St. Thomas the Apostle. As a cardinal, Kovacad is expected to bring his organizational skills and deep understanding of global issues to the College of Cardinals. His unique perspective, shaped by his Indian heritage and years of service in the Vatican, makes him a valuable addition to the Church's leadership. Monsignor Kovacad's story is a reminder that leadership in the Church is not only about public ministry, but also about the hard work done behind the scenes. His dedication, humility, and faith have made him a trusted advisor to the Pope and an inspiration to Catholics everywhere. Archbishop Carlos Castillo Matasoglio, a voice for social justice. Archbishop Carlos Castillo Matasoglio of Lima, Peru, has become a powerful symbol of social justice within the Catholic Church. Known for his deep compassion and bold advocacy, he has made it clear that the Church's mission is inseparable from the needs of society's most vulnerable. Archbishop Castillo has spoken openly about the injustices in his home country, where economic inequality, political corruption, and social unrest continue to affect millions. In a nation where nearly 20% of the population lives in poverty, the Archbishop has not shied away from challenging those in power. He has been vocal in his criticism of Peru's political leaders, calling out policies and actions that, in his view, have widened the gap between the rich and the poor. His fearless stance has made him both admired and controversial, but he insists that his focus is not on politics but on the people. The Church must be the voice of those who have no voice, he once said in a homily that resonated with communities across Peru. Archbishop Castillo's work is not limited to words. He has taken concrete actions to address inequality. Under his leadership, the Archdiocese of Lima has expanded programs for education, healthcare, and food security, particularly in marginalized areas. He has worked closely with grassroots organizations to support indigenous communities who often face discrimination and neglect. These initiatives have strengthened the Church's connection to the people and shown that faith is not just about worship, but about action. One of the most striking aspects of Archbishop Castillo's approach is his emphasis on humility and solidarity. He has encouraged priests and lay people alike to immerse themselves in the realities of everyday life. He often visits impoverished neighborhoods not as a distant leader but as a friend and ally. This hands-on approach has earned him the trust of many who see him as a true servant of the people. However, his path has not been without challenges. Critics, both within and outside the Church, have accused him of being too political, arguing that his outspoken nature could alienate certain groups. But Archbishop Castillo has remained steadfast, arguing that the gospel calls for justice and compassion even when it is uncomfortable. Jesus did not avoid the difficult conversations, he has said, and neither should we. His elevation to cardinal by Pope Francis is seen as a recognition of his efforts, and a clear signal of the Church's priorities under this papacy. Pope Francis has consistently emphasized the need for the Church to focus on the marginalized, and Archbishop Castillo embodies that vision. As a cardinal, his influence will extend beyond Peru, allowing him to bring the voices of the poor to the global stage. For many, his appointment is a sign of hope and a reminder that the Church can be a force for positive change in a world that desperately needs it. Archbishop Frank Leo, representing Canada. Archbishop Frank Leo, the leader of the Archdiocese of Toronto, has emerged as a key figure in the Catholic Church, representing the vibrant and diverse Catholic community of Canada. His appointment as a cardinal reflects not only his dedication to his faith, but also the importance of Canada's Catholic population in the global Church. Born in Montreal to Italian immigrant parents, Archbishop Leo's story is one of resilience and faith. His journey to the priesthood was inspired by his upbringing in a deeply religious family that valued hard work and community. After years of study and service, he became an expert in theology and canon law, eventually working with the Vatican in roles that allowed him to contribute to the Church on an international level. Since becoming the Archbishop of Toronto, Archbishop Leo has focused on uniting the diverse communities within his archdiocese. Toronto is one of the most multicultural cities in the world, and its Catholic population reflects this diversity. From Filipino and Latin American communities to Polish, Indian, and African Catholics, Archbishop Leo has worked tirelessly to ensure that every group feels welcomed and valued. He has celebrated Mass in multiple languages and encouraged cultural celebrations within the Church, showing that Catholicism is a universal faith that thrives in diversity. In addition to fostering unity, Archbishop Leo has been a strong advocate for social issues. He has addressed the challenges of homelessness, poverty, and mental health in Canada, emphasizing the Church's role in offering support and solutions. Under his leadership, the Archdiocese of Toronto has increased funding for shelters, food banks, and counseling services. Archbishop Leo has also spoken out about the housing crisis in Canada, urging policymakers to prioritize affordable housing for families and vulnerable individuals. Archbishop Leo has also been a vocal supporter of reconciliation with Indigenous communities in Canada. Following the revelations about residential schools and the Church's historical role in them, he has called for genuine dialogue and action to heal the wounds of the past. He has met with Indigenous leaders, participated in ceremonies, and committed the Church to initiatives that promote justice and reconciliation. While his work has been widely praised, Archbishop Leo has faced challenges. Some have questioned his ability to balance tradition with the need for modernization in the Church. Others have raised concerns about the Church's role in contemporary debates, such as those surrounding euthanasia and religious freedom. However, Archbishop Leo has approached these issues with thoughtfulness and a commitment to the core values of his faith. Pope Francis's decision to elevate Archbishop Leo to cardinal is seen as a recognition of his leadership and the significant contributions of Canadian Catholics. As a cardinal, Archbishop Leo will play a vital role in shaping the future of the Church, bringing the perspectives of Canada's diverse Catholic community to the global stage. His story is a testament to the power of faith, dedication, and the belief that the Church can be a force for unity and hope in an increasingly complex world. Archbishop Tarcisio Isao Kikuchi, leading in Japan. Archbishop Tarcisio Isao Kikuchi, a remarkable figure in the Catholic Church, has recently been named a cardinal. His appointment is not just a personal milestone but a reflection of the Church's growing focus on Asia, particularly in a country like Japan, where Catholics make up a very small percentage of the population. This move highlights the Church's commitment to engaging with diverse cultures and promoting interfaith dialogue. Born in 1958 in the Niigata Prefecture of Japan, Archbishop Kikuchi has a fascinating background. Before joining the priesthood, he worked as a factory laborer, an experience that shaped his understanding of the struggles faced by ordinary people. In 1985, he became a member of the Society of the Divine Word, an order dedicated to missionary work. This decision set the stage for his lifelong commitment to serving not just Japanese Catholics but people across the world. One of Archbishop Kikuchi's notable contributions is his focus on social justice. He spent several years in Ghana as a missionary, where he worked closely with marginalized communities. This international experience gave him a broader perspective on poverty, inequality, and the Church's role in addressing these challenges. Even after returning to Japan, he continued advocating for the poor, the displaced, and the vulnerable. His work aligns with Pope Francis's vision of a Church that serves as a field hospital, offering care and support to those on the margins. In Tokyo, Archbishop Kikuchi has been a strong voice for peace and reconciliation. Japan's history with World War II and its role as a modern global power require a nuanced approach to diplomacy and healing, and the Catholic Church has often played a part in these efforts. Archbishop Kikuchi has emphasized the importance of forgiveness and understanding, especially in a region where historical tensions between countries like Japan, China, and Korea still linger. Another significant aspect of his leadership is his dedication to interfaith dialogue. Japan is predominantly Buddhist and Shinto, with Christianity being a minority religion. Rather than viewing this as a challenge, Archbishop Kikuchi sees it as an opportunity. He has actively worked to build relationships with leaders of other faiths, fostering mutual respect and collaboration. His efforts are a testament to the Church's mission to find common ground with people of different beliefs while maintaining its core teachings. Archbishop Kikuchi's leadership also reflects the Church's adaptability in modern times. Japan is known for its technological advancements and unique cultural identity, which can sometimes feel at odds with traditional religious practices. However, Archbishop Kikuchi has embraced these differences, finding innovative ways to connect with the younger generation. Through social media, youth programs, and community outreach, he has worked tirelessly to ensure the Church remains relevant and welcoming. In a country where Christians make up less than 1% of the population, Archbishop Kikuchi's appointment as cardinal sends a powerful message. It shows the Church's recognition of the importance of Japan in its global mission, and its belief in the potential of leaders like Archbishop Kikuchi to inspire change. That being said, tell us in the comments which of these new College of Cardinals members is the most interesting. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more insightful religious content.